Hello there, and welcome back to day 2 of Lake of Calandra League with my Lightning Conduit Elementalist build diary. For anybody that saw my day 1 video, a lot's changed with my character between yesterday and today. So, I think the biggest change is going to be in our auras, defensive layers, and our current gem links. We've done a lot of re-gearing since the end of the day one video. We do finally have our 6 link and for that we're using with lightning conduit, with lightning penetration, LE focus, lightning conduit itself, added lightning, hypothermia, and cruelty. Right now, hypothermia kind of seems like an odd choice. We don't really inflict chill that often, but as soon as we can get our Uber Lab Ascendancy, um, Shaper of Winter, our hits will always chill, which turns us online. So right now, it's sort of a pseudo 5 link setup, with our 6 link being dependent on getting our final Ascendancy points. Uh, in our helmet, we are currently running Chain, Stormbrand over Orb of Storms. I ended up switching to this part way through the day today. Um, just as far as mapping, it's a better option, in my opinion, especially with the Arch Nemesis rework and how dangerous those monsters can be. Stormbrand allows me to maintain further distance and better safety that way. Um, I do think Orb Storms is probably more DPS in the long run, but even though we are more defensive now, we really don't want to be face tanking things in Orb Storm's range. We've switched from Overcharge to Unbound Ailments support. Um, some helpful comments in my last video told me that Overcharge really isn't doing anything to benefit, so we've switched to Unbound Ailments for uh, better shock effect. And we are still using Elemental. In our wand, we are running our Curse on Hit setup with Conviction, Hex Touch, Conductivity. Um, this also inflicts exposure, which, this takes a massive amount off the lightning resistance of any target and amps our damage even that further. Really, it only gets used against particularly tanky rares or bosses. For general clearing, it's kind of overkill. Eventually, I would like to get a trigger wand with the exact same setup. As far as our auras, this is another huge change. We are running Tempest Shield. That is Spell Block, is Shock Immunity. Great defensive layers for us. We are now using Determination to gain armor for added physical damage reduction. We are using Defiance Banner. Even more armor. Helps us surviving even better and scales very, very nicely with our determination. We are using Grace to get a little bit of evasion. Um, I'm not entirely sure that this is the right aura to be running at this point. In the long term, I think what we do want to do is we want to swap most of our gear to armor evasion bases, and that's going to make our grace and determination go that much further. But right now, it's in there just to level, and we do have the mana to keep it on. We still have Galvanic Field. Doesn't come up that often. Another gem that's pretty much only used for bossing right now. Wrath. We fully reserve mana in this build, so we don't really have mana to reserve Wrath. So we are currently using a Divine Blessing support, so we can turn on Wrath for 10 seconds at current gem level, just for an added damage boost. We are supporting that with Inspiration to try and keep the mana cost down. Flame Dash, faster casting, pretty typical. Our one big unique pickup here is Valico Sign. This is more damage and Lightning Leech. I guess it's generic damage leech against shocked enemies, but this provides us 1% life leech. Very, very nice. A lot of our gears changed. Our ring, our amulet are new. Our shield is new. These boots are new. This belt was recrafted earlier today. We are still using the +1 all lightning gems wand from yesterday. I really just haven't found anything to replace it yet. And we are still using these. Our current life total is sitting at just a hair over 5k. Quite the improvement from the 3.3k we had in yesterday's video. Our mapping progress is going quite nicely. We're in mid to late yellow maps, tiers 7, 8, and 9 right now. But other than that, we're going to go ahead and run this map, show everybody how the build's progressing, and yeah. I haven't found the league mechanic to be overly rewarding. I keep doing it because I see the crazy rings and everything people are getting on Reddit, and I want one, but I really haven't gotten anything good yet. As we can see, Stormbrand is just as effective for clearing as Orb of Storms was. And even with the monster spell suppression chance on this map, we're still doing tons and tons of damage. I really do like the addition of the lower tier minion wands. So when you're playing minion builds and everything during the leveling process, you're not stuck just waiting till maps to get a convoking wand. I think that's a really neat change and probably helps out minions players quite a bit. At least I would have to imagine. Same thing with the bone wands in the new, or well, changed uh, energy shields that now can roll minion mods and have minion based implicits. I think that's super cool. That's something you always have to be wary of. You just kind of really have to watch where your brands are, where they're going. Make sure you have brands in a pack. That's probably the easiest way to die. Just forget to shock the pack. Ooh.
When I'm ready, and not before.
So as we can see, the build's still performing really, really well. The extra defensive layers are helping tremendously here, and our damage and clear speed still feel amazing. Electrocuting. We're gonna avoid that, actually. We can. We'll go Frost. Anything that's lightning resistant is just a pain. Yeah. And that's it. That's where we're at with the build at the end of day 2. Um, Having a lot of fun playing it. Kind of wish I was having better luck with maps the same, but hey, that's the luck of the draw. Our next big goal is going to be getting our Shaper of Winter Uber Lab Ascendancy. That's going to be an absolute game changer for us. It's going to be more damage, and being able to consistently chill everything nearby is going to be even more defensively minded. Uh, Anyways, that's it for today. Thanks so much for watching. If you have any comments, helpful tips, anything, I would love to hear them in my comments section. Um, if you enjoyed the video, please drop a like, subscribe, and we'll see you next time.